One of the best places to visit in England is Manchester. You'll never run out of things to do there from your arrival to your departure. Join ViewCation as we take a look at the best things to do in Manchester, England. Try an Italian dish at Ancoats. An area near a canal isn't usually a place you'd want to visit in a new country, but in Manchester, it's a fantastic place to tour. This once thriving textile district has been completely transformed into a popular destination for locals and tourists interested in the culinary arts. Ancoats was once referred to as Little Italy in recognition of the large number of Italian immigrants who settled there in the late 19th century. Rudy's Neapolitan Pizza, which was one of the first transformative restaurants to open in this area in recent years, is where you should go to honor this heritage with its excellent pizza. Or if you want pasta or a Mediterranean dish, Sugo Pasta Kitchen is the place to go for a hearty lunchtime meal. Head on over to Pollen if you're more in the mood for a cup of coffee in the morning, and while you're there, pick up a cruffin, that's a cross between a croissant and a muffin, in case you were wondering. Another attraction in the neighborhood is the abundance of locally owned bakeries. So plan ahead for breakfast the next day and pick up some sourdough bread before continuing your touring adventure. Go on a beer tasting tour. Manchester is home to a few of the best brewers in the world, and going on a beer tasting tour is undoubtedly one of the best things to do there. The Port Street Beer House, the Piccadilly Tap, and Beermouth are all located within a few minutes' walk of Piccadilly Gardens, making it the best place to begin your tour. You can also check out one of the many bars owned and operated by local breweries if you're in the mood for a few sips. Be sure to check out Blackjack's Brewery's Smithfield's Market Tavern and the Seven Brothers Bar, or maybe the historic Marble Arch Pub. During regular business hours, brewery tours are the best option for visitors who want to taste beers straight from the tank. In the industrial neighborhood located to the east of Piccadilly, you'll find cult brands like Alphabet and Runaway, in addition to the renowned Cloudwater Brewing Company. Visit the Central Library. The Central Library in Manchester is a stunningly gorgeous structure that houses an extensive collection of books and other media. This astounding architectural masterpiece is a must-see after undergoing a restoration project that lasted for 4 years and cost £50 million. Following the completion, the structure is now suitable for use as a children's library, a media lounge, an extensive music library, and of course, as the home of many books. The Chetham's Public Library in Manchester is the oldest public library still in existence in the English-speaking world. It's a terrific location full of ancient books and dark wood-paneled rooms reminiscent of Hogwarts. Additionally, Dean's Gate is home to the Victorian Gothic John Rylands Library and the Portico Library, a secret retreat built in the Greek Revival style in 1806. Get immersed in the world of soccer. If you want to know more about the game's history, you can visit the National Football Museum. It's perfect for people who support clubs other than United or City. Given the presence of two great clubs in one city, it's safe to say Manchester lives and breathes soccer. The National Football Museum is a fantastic opportunity for those who have a more general interest in the sport to learn about the beautiful game's history, test out their football skills, and geek out on the history of their favorite team's league. Shake on the dance floor at Band on the Wall. Band on the Wall is one of Manchester's most established live music venues, regularly hosting jazz and world music performances. In addition to its punk beginnings, Band on the Wall has a vast musical history to explore. The name derives from its origins as a tavern in the 1930s when the landlord put a stage atop the wall where musicians performed over patrons' heads. In the 70s, it became a premier music venue, featuring bands like the Buzzcocks, The Fall, and Joy Division. After winning numerous awards, the theater has maintained its reputation for bringing in lesser-known legends from all around the world to perform. Before we tell you more, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to ViewCation if you haven't already. Visit the magnificent Town Hall. Like many big cities, Manchester has long been a film and television setting. Many shows and films have used the city as a backdrop, from the 1960s classic Hell is a City through the 1990s cult classics Pride and Prejudice and Queer as Folk, as well as more recent productions like Sherlock Holmes and Captain America: The First Avenger. A long-standing substitute for the Houses of Parliament is Manchester Town Hall. Located in Albert Square, the Town Hall is a well-known landmark and a top-notch example of British neo-Gothic design. In addition to the magnificent staircases and the lovely Mayor's Parlour, the building also features a stunning clock tower and amazing murals illuminating Manchester's rich history. The location is also a perfect setting for photos. Learn some human history at the Manchester Museum. The Manchester Museum is the most well-known museum in the city, known for its extensive collection of artifacts from human and natural history. There are approximately 16,000 Egyptian artifacts on display in a tomb-like setting in the museum's huge collection, and a fossilized Tyrannosaurus rex. Other collections include 20 human mummies that were initially discovered in Luxor and Thebes. Among the artifacts on display in the tomb-like exhibition are a pharaoh's sarcophagus and a sarcophagus lid. All the artifacts were analyzed in 2012 using cutting-edge technology, and their backstories are pretty fascinating. So be sure to treat yourself to the world of astonishment at the museum. Explore Old Trafford Museum. For any supporter of the city's mascot team, Old Trafford, the home field and training center of Manchester United Football Club, is a must-visit. The soccer field, which dates back to 1910, is also known as the Theatre of Dreams. Nevertheless, not everyone finds it enjoyable. Going to the stadium might not be the most entertaining thing for people who aren't into soccer. Still, the outside of the building makes for an incredible photo backdrop. If you're not into soccer, but still find yourself in the area, Chinatown is just a stroll away and is a fantastic place to grab a bite. Only a handful of restaurants in Chinatown have earned a reputation for serving the tastiest lobster tails, and Teppanyaki Chinatown is one of those restaurants. Enjoy movie nights in elegant theaters. Manchester is home to some of the most acclaimed theaters in the UK. They put on crowd-pleasing musicals as well as cutting-edge performance art. The Royal Exchange, which has the appearance of a spaceship, is the most well-known theater in the city. It's known for producing a tantalizing mix of bold new writing and radically updated classics. Other places you should definitely check out include the Hope Mill Theatre in Ancoats and Home. A night out in the Hope Mill will be well worth it, as it's well known for producing some outstanding musicals. Home is a multi-arts complex valued at around £25 million and has a penchant for producing high-quality fringe shows and boundary-pushing performance art. If you prefer comedy, you can catch local favorites performing at Gulliver's or learn about the upcoming performances at Frog and Bucket. Explore Beech Road. Beech Road is a laid-back, lovely street in the Chorlton neighborhood, packed to the gills with locally owned cafes and boutiques. The Laundrette, an elegant eatery, has a sheltered terrace where you can get a cheeky Bloody Mary or a brioche bun breakfast burger that'll knock your socks off. It's the perfect place to rest your weary head and soothe your aching muscles. From the Laundrette, it's only a short stroll to Chorlton Green and Chorlton Water Park, two lush nature preserves where a picnic in the sun and a flask of tea will cap off the perfect day. Go on a Manchester City stadium tour. Manchester City is the city's other professional football team, and the team's stadium and club, as well as their rich history, are both open to the public for tours. The city grounds offer opportunities to see what goes on behind the scenes, and you could very easily spend your entire month's salary in their shops. During the tours, you'll get to see areas such as the players' dressing rooms, trophy rooms, and much more. Tour Chinatown. Don't forget to check out Europe's largest Chinatown, which is filled with restaurants, bakeries, stores, and supermarkets crammed into a few city center blocks. The three-tiered pagoda that greets you as you enter the neighborhood is one of Manchester's best places to eat and shop. It's a terrific destination to visit at any time. Chinatown's Chinese New Year celebrations are the biggest in the area. You should definitely stop by if you're there. Now it's time to hear from you. Have you ever been to Manchester? Have you thought about going? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to ViewCation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.